Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen. Today we have a reading for you about a person that experienced failure in a pursuit that perhaps a decent number of people that know you perceived it to be a bit unrealistic. They didn't feel like you would be able to start your own business or become famous or renovate your own house. Whatever this is, people felt like you were being overly ambitious or you were kind of stuck in dreamland. But it's because you didn't let these other opinions or even some difficulties or obstacles that you found along your way, you didn't let those stop you. You kept with this Six of Swords energy, basically, okay, that happened, but I can do this, or I can fix this, or I can keep dedicating this time. You didn't give up. And as a result, I feel like there is some like reward for you, and it may make a few people question if they maybe were a little bit wrong about what they said about you. Hello, Angel. How are you doing? Let's call in spirit with. Actually, that was a lot. I hope you're having a good day. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. And we're going to start with the Fairy Godmother Oracle because I do. Oh my God, if I can get it. Sorry, guys. It's stuck. Okay, there we go. Because I do feel like this would be a good way to see what it is that maybe you're focused on or what you're able to be successful in because you have not given up. This could also be a little bit more about the lessons that you've learned. Self-worth. Exactly. You're not letting other people dictate what your self-worth is. You want to tell me what you think about me? That's cool. But I also have a pretty clear understanding of who I am and what I deserve or what I have accomplished, right? I don't need you to tell me who I am. So I'm reading for somebody that has learned to not be a people pleaser, has learned to find a balance in terms of the respect they offer to others and the respect they give to themselves. They have had some difficult moments where they questioned if it was a bad idea to be so vulnerable, but these were important lessons, even if they were somewhat painful. So you may have, gone to therapy. You may have had a difficult conversation with somebody that you've been avoiding for a while. But more importantly, what we have is an understanding of who you are, and you're not going to let other people define that for you. Oh, that's all right. I hope that means you're feeling better now. Hello, Key Controller. How's it going? This is the Pause Tarot. We've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse, the Chariot, and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So basically, it feels to me like most people would have given up on whatever your ambition or your mission is because they would have felt like they're not making enough money to do this, or they would have felt like it's too expensive to do this. The example that's in my mind right now would be people who spend a lot of money, but also probably more so time, redoing, I would say restoring older homes or older cars. It's less about, am I going to be able to sell this for $1 million? And more, I think, from what I've seen, about the satisfaction of restoring something to its original beauty. So this feels to me like whoever I'm reading for, your success is closely tied to the fact that you like genuinely enjoy doing whatever this is. Nobody has to like twist your arm, right? So you didn't get distracted where others may have because you weren't making as much money as you could have at the beginning. You remained committed. Hello, Bobby. How's it going? We have the Hierophant, the Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah. It's been a long road. And other people have been distracted, not stayed committed the way that you have. You're like, for whatever reason, I want to say you're the last man standing. You don't have to be a man, obviously. But with the Wounded Warrior, this is somebody who's gone through a lot of trials and tribulations, right? Hopefully you're not actually going through some sort of like crazy game like that one TV show or that movie series. But it feels to me that because you have stuck to whatever is important to you, because you have not given up on what your dream is, you are finally getting that offer that you've been waiting for. It's kind of like, I feel like this is what they generally say about Chaperone, is that she worked her butt off for like a decade before she got famous. And most people probably would have given up in that time span, right? So you're still at it. You're still passionate about whatever this is. And there's this opportunity or this chance to make some pretty decent money that comes your way. The Sun in the reverse. Four of Swords in the reverse. Interesting, we have 2 4s in the reverse. So what you may not realize is part of the reason you stuck with this mission or this calling is because it's like a salve, or it helps you get through some of the more difficult days. I've never been the type to work on a car, although if somebody were to teach me, maybe I would be. I would venture to guess that for plenty of people who do that kind of work, when you're doing that, it's enjoying the actual act. Like, it's not just how quickly can I repair this and be done. It's an enjoyable activity, right? So because you never really looked at this pursuit as something that was, demanding or difficult, because there was actual, maybe even healing energy that came from it, the idea of walking away from it never really occurred to you. But it, like I said before, many other people would have been like, well, I don't think I can really continue to do this. Empress, 6 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. The people who had in the past told you that there was no way you were going to make this work, or you were never going to, be a successful business owner, they may be hitting difficult financial times while you are on the rise. So it's kind of looking to me like you peak at different times, right? The people that were judging you when you were, maybe low on coin, right? You didn't have a huge savings account or anything like that. They may have felt more comfortable judging you because they were doing better financially. But now they're in the 5 of Pentacles and you're sitting as the Empress, Hierophant Empress. So there are people who look up to you, people who, I don't know, they feel like you know what's really going on. So I discovered a new YouTube channel yesterday. I'm trying to make sure I remember the name correctly. I think it's Rambling Rose. I think her name's Rosie. But I was just like completely captivated watching her do a bunch of really cool carpentry projects around a small cottage in Sweden. But consistently, she talks about how like she didn't know what she was doing when she showed up. And I think she's at just over 3 years that she's been there and slowly like renovating everything. That's the same general vibe. Like, people didn't see you as knowing what you were talking about. People didn't think you would be able to do what you were talking about. You don't have any experience. You can't get any of that done. Maybe she heard some of that, right? Because it's like in the middle of nowhere from what I can tell. they doubted you. But now it's like whoever was riding high, now they're not doing so well and you're doing better. It's going to be a little bit of a shock for these individuals that have known you for a long time, because they were kind of used to the fact that they were doing better than you, and now you're getting a pretty decent offer. Eight of Wands, Ten of Cups in the reverse. May make you feel a little uncomfortable. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is interesting. Okay, so whatever this opportunity is, some of you may turn it down because you feel like the money isn't worth what you would have to change. Maybe there's less creative ownership for you if someone else is in this project. Whatever it is, I do feel like there's going to be some negotiations. For some of you, there is more money here than what is initially offered. That may not be your main motivation, but I mean, if it's a negotiation, at least try to negotiate a little bit, right? There's probably some miles on the table. Hello, Noah-G. How are you doing? I like that, Jess. How are you doing? Hello, Peggy. Oh, no need to apologize. You always on time. What else do we have? Nine of Cups in the reverse. King of Swords. Two of Swords in the reverse. Now, the people who had, something to say about you failing a couple of times, or, oh, you should just give up, that's not going to work out for you. Now they have kind of like a front row seat, and they're able to see, oh, you've actually done quite well. Oh, you're expanding your business. Oh, you're doing what? They can't believe it. There's like evidence that they were wrong, that you're doing quite well, but they don't like it. You doing well doesn't make them happy because they would rather be right. I don't need to compete with anybody else out there. If everyone was successful, I would be happier than I am right now. If no one but me were successful, I would be upset. Okay? Like that's a lonely ass existence. There's enough for everyone, okay? So the fact that you suddenly have more financial stability or success, something that could be even notable, people are talking about it, maybe there's an interview of you, I don't know. It changes things. Now all of a sudden these people who in the past were like, you'll never do that. Now they're like, hey buddy, remember how we went to school together? And hey, remember how we used to like watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles together? Yeah, even before you told me that I would never amount to anything, I totally do. Yeah, I also used to eat sandwiches without the crust on them, but I don't do that anymore. Kind of like hanging out with you. This person or people are going to come running back in because all of a sudden you smell like money. Because all of a sudden maybe they could get something from you. Yeah. Some of them are going to irritate you because they're going to be like, oh, I always thought you were going to do well. Like, really? Because look at how you signed my yearbook right here. It says something like, can't wait to make fun of you when you fail. You remember that? Do you need your glasses? Right here. There are going to be people that come out of the woodwork because they feel like they can change their opinion and all of a sudden be like best friends with you. Six of Wands in the reverse. These are people that are jealous because they are not doing very well. They said you wouldn't do well. And now they're like, oh, can I just like hitch a ride with you and go to success land? I don't know what that's like. Take me. All right, this is the Earth and Bone Oracle. I'm kind of scared to ask, Bobby. Hello, Danny. How are you doing? What else do we have? Portal number 39, originality, idealism, progression, opening, and accessing. And we also have uncover number 16, nostalgia, sentimentality, and memory. So you are this OG, okay? You are this person who has originality. You are bringing something new to the table. You're a differentiator. People don't forget you, right? And then there are these people, Six of Cups from your past. They're a memory to you because you haven't really been hearing from them recently. Now, all of a sudden, as your star rises, they want to be like, hey, buddy, remember me? Hey, you're going to get some free tickets? Hey, you want to come to my party? No, I don't. Hello, Nathaniel. How are you doing? Number 30, prudence, self-awareness, honesty, integrity, perceptiveness, clear-mindedness. The Stand, number 40, courage, determination, and fearlessness. So you've been bold, you've been willing to be yourself, you've been willing to carve out a new niche or, blaze a new path, all those fun little sayings. And people originally like chastised you or criticized you for it, right? And now they're like, oh, look at you, you're actually doing well. Maybe I should pretend to be your friend. I want to act like I knew all along. Hello, Aqua Beauty. I hope you're staying warm. It's gotta be worse up there. It's pretty cold here, though. What else do we have? I do have a pretty epic fireplace, though. So don't worry. All right. 7 of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. The Tower is clarified by the Tower in the reverse. And the Lovers. So when you change, when you become this King of Pentacles, remember initially you came out as the King of Pentacles in the reverse. There's no way you're going to be successful. There's no way you're going to have money. I don't believe in you. Oh, but now because I'm a little successful, now because people know my name, now because I have some money, now you want to like cozy up. Now you want to pretend like you're my friend. So this Tower in the reverse is a change in perception or in opinion. Like all of a sudden you're my best friend after you for so long ridiculed me for what I wanted to do. You thought it was crazy that I made that choice. Now you want to switch sides? Could you help me understand why? What made you change your opinion? Oh, because you want to know if I will help you in terms of your situation, because you want to improve your finances, or because you want to meet people that I know. This is, I want to be your friend because I want you to do something for me. Very transactional, right? Page of Swords. There's something that this person in particular says. We refer to them as the King of Swords. This would be somebody from the group from your past that is trying to talk to you about a financial matter. 10 of Cups in the reverse. This person could be going through a lot of difficulties in their life. It may not make them very reliable. if you're looking to like start a business or like do a deal with this person, I would advise against it. It's not looking good. So we have the Moon, Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is clarifying the Lovers, which is number 6. So this person from your past is coming back around because they see that you're the King of Pentacles in the upright. They feel like they could do something potentially to get some of that money off of you or to benefit somehow by being closer to you. What they don't realize is whoever resonates with this King of Pentacles, you're already kind of on guard around this person. You don't feel like it's necessarily a wise thing to trust them. Hello, Shane. How are you? Truth. Hello, Carrie. How we doing? Hello, Voyager. I feel like this person's looking, maybe they just want a job, but I feel like they want this King of Pentacles to help them with something, but they haven't really been there for them, you know? Page of Cups, Five of Swords, Queen of Swords in the reverse. This person's lying about something. So if you resonate with the King of Pentacles, somebody whose fortunes are on the upswing, this is somebody who could potentially cause you some grief with regards to your finances. And it's all because they're not willing to give you the whole truth. They want to make things sound better than they really are, especially if this person wants to borrow money. Nope, nope, nope. I'm sorry. I invested all of my money in future Marvel movies. Don't lie to them. That's kind of a dumb lie, right? But this person doesn't really have a reason to know anything about your budget, your money. They want some of it, though. They're going to lie to you about something. So the advice here is, yes, have a conversation. Maybe there are some questions that you'd really like to ask this person, but I do feel like relatively quickly, you're going to figure out that this person's not being straight with you, that they're hiding some details, trying to make something sound better than it really is. And it's going to put you on guard. You're not going to really want to engage further with this person. This is What's the News? Numbing, self-medicating, addictions, and irrational behavior. Brick wall, defense mechanism, guarded. I just said that about the King of Wands, right? This would be our King of Pentacles as well. You're guarded. You don't feel like you can trust whoever this is that's trying to talk to you about money or partnering or, hey, do you want to like invest in my... No. I'm trying to say, oh, okay. It says it's a church. I was trying to see what it says on the little plaque on that brick wall. I really do feel like no changing your mind. Whoever is this King of Pentacles really has no interest in this Queen of Swords. And I gotta say, I support you in that. Because they're a Queen of Swords in the reverse because they're not planning on being honest with you, right? Ah, look, key controller, it's your card again. Key player, important person, playing an essential role, irreplaceable. You are the irreplaceable person. If this person's trying to say you need them to be successful, feel free to laugh in their face. They need you. It's the other way around. If you do a little digging, and some of you will, or you may hear some information from somebody else that knows this person too, you're going to find out that this Queen of Swords or whoever this is from your past is just not somebody you should really be connecting to. If you're in a relationship, your relationship is with, I think, a pretty perceptive person. They may be backing up your intuition and telling you, I don't think you should probably be dealing with that, right? Because it seems pretty obvious to you and probably to more than just you. Whoever this person is from your past, they're doing too much or they're trying too hard. How many of you have had a real weird or like awkward encounter with someone because they were really determined to be your friend and you're just kind of like, well, this is kind of weird. Can you just like chill? They're doing too much. And maybe it just kind of smells like desperation to you. I don't know. It's not teen spirit. All right, this is the Wild Reflections. Oh, hold please. Are you okay? All right, we're gonna try that again. Yay, I did it. What else? Ten of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something that this individual from your past is trying to manage, and it looks like it's a financial matter. King of Swords in reverse, but they keep lying to you about it. They don't want you to know. This is like, I want to borrow money from you. You still think that I have a job, so I should be able to pay you back next month, but I didn't tell you that I also lost my job. This is someone intentionally hiding information from you because they want you to make a decision that is irresponsible, but I don't think you're going to fall for it. So we have the Queen of Cups. They're leveraging emotion in hopes that you won't reject their offer. They're trying to make it look like a big old shiny object, but I feel like you're not really impressed with all that glitters, right? Maybe you also think glitter is awful. We could have just left it at sequins. You know, you can like sew those things on. They don't get stuck to your face, you know? Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Although I do have to say, one of my favorite things to do, and feel free to try this. Don't hate me, guys. If you just kind of want to mess with a dude, I used to do this with some of my coworkers. I would just be like, oh, wait, is that glitter on your face? And they'd be like, what are you talking about? I'm like, that's really funny. Like, I didn't know you used makeup. What are you talking about? There's no glitter on my face. No, it's right there. You see it right there? It's better if you get one other person in on it, right? No, right like on the bottom part of your cheek right there. Oh no, it moved over here. Now it's in your beard. They will freak out. You could probably do it with women too, but like I find it works a little bit better with men. They're like, no. This person is trying to distract you with a shiny object. They're trying to make sure you either feel bad for them or that you have some sort of reason to want to like pull them in for a hug, right? Like, oh, I'm so sorry that's happened to you. They're going to tell you a sob story, and they're not going to be honest with you about it. Tell me more. 3 of Cups in the reverse. Death. Page of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they're going to tell you that someone died or passed away or that they lost their job. And I don't know if any of that is true, whatever they tell you, but they're trying to make it clear like, hey, I'm in a really bad situation. Things are really unfair. Is there any way you could like help me out with a job or a loan, something along those lines? But they're not being honest about what actually happened. Or they're making it seem like it would be easier for them to do right by you. Hello, Frederick. Oh no, I'm too busy reading. I forgot about the cards. I need to watch that movie again. It was such a good one, Jess. We've got the Tower and Page of Swords in the reverse. They may try to lie to you, but I feel like this detective is you. I feel like nothing gets past you. So I remember being pretty dumb when I was like 16. Don't get me wrong. I could like ace a Spanish vocabulary test with maybe 10 minutes of studying the vocab. But when it came to understanding the intelligence levels and abilities of others, I maybe was struggling a little bit, right? And I would say things to my parents without really knowing enough to be so bold. And they would catch me smelling like cigarette smoke because that was when I had just started deciding that's what I wanted to do as a person. And I would bold-faced lie to them like, of course I didn't smoke any cigarettes. What are you talking about, Ma? And I'd be like, no, it's because I was playing pool at the pool hall, which to be fair, I was. And it smells like cigarette smoke in there, which to be fair, it does. But I kind of underestimated my parents, right? Like if I'm confident enough, they're just going to believe me and it'll be just fine. That's what this person's doing. And I feel like you're looking at them like, how dumb do you think I am? I feel like at this point it's a good time to tell you one of my mom's best stories ever. As a young student, I think she said it was high school. Now keep in mind, if you haven't seen the video where my mom says hello, my mom is shorter than me, like pretty petite, has a nice, soft, polite voice, Minnesota accent, like stronger. If you've heard my Minnesota accent sneak out, like hers is like pronounced. Good Lord, really? No, I can't say that. Anyways, she was sitting in class one day and everybody was like talking in the back and the teacher got mad. Teacher turns around and tells everyone to be quiet. Now, who was it talking? And nobody raises their hand. And the teacher then goes on to say, I'm not as dumb as you think I am. And I can't remember. I'm pretty sure my mom said it was her. Said, wait, I sure hope not. I'm not as dumb as you think I am. Is not a good choice around children. Anyways, this is somebody who really feels like they could pull one over on you. You wouldn't know any difference. They'll lie to you and they'll get away with it, but they are underestimating your perceptive skills. You are not going to just stumble into whatever heartbreak this is or betrayal or bad deal and be like, la, 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 is that a lollipop? No, you're not that dumb. You're not dumb. Hello, Johnny. How are you doing? Exactly. Hello, Doris. How are you? I hope we're having a good day. All right, let's see. This is the Ghost Tarot. What else do we have? Is that for me, Jess? It's a vote of confidence, okay? What else do we have? Emperor in the reverse. Oh no, I don't like that. SMRT. All right, what else? Also, can I just say I'm kind of disappointed none of you picked up on the, I think it was my first reading today where I said, I'm a 5-star man. Do none of you watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Because, I don't know. I get that it's probably not everybody's like sense of humor, but dang. All right. What else about this Emperor in the reverse? Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Really? It's very conflicting energy. Oh, okay. So this person who is coming back around and they're a little jealous of your success, this would be the Queen of Swords in the reverse, right? This person's going to lie to you about if it's an investment, how long it takes for your money to come back, or they're going to lie to you about when somebody said what or when the deadline is. This is about a timeline. They're lying about a timeline. Something is going to take longer or something is going to be more difficult than this person wants to admit, because they know if they were honest with you about what was really going on, you would not want to participate. That's fair. Oh, I know. All of them are awful. That's kind of the point. It's not for the easily offended, though. I don't know. Are they perfect comedy episodes? Probably not. They're ridiculous. Dang, King of Pentacles. Sorry, King of Cups in the reverse, Tower in the reverse, and the World. I really don't like this. This person is like shedding all of their morals. Whoever they used to be, they're not that person anymore. You may have felt like you had respect for this person long ago, and now you look at them and they're like a shadow of who they once were. They don't believe the same things. They're willing to lie. And I think when you knew them before, you would have been surprised if that was something they were willing to do. This person's letting go of their morals because they feel threatened in terms of finances or success or stability. King of Swords in the reverse and the 10 of Wands. So this is of the 4 kings, and I have pulled 8 cards out of 78. I have 3 of the 4 kings in the reverse. This person has 0 good intentions towards you. For many of you, if you have some measure of success now, it's probably not going to be any surprise to you that you will be that flame that draws in the moss, the people that think that they can, take advantage or take something from you, right? As you ascend, as you become more successful, there are people that look to you to solve their problems for you. Maybe they're hoping for charity, and in some cases that's fine. But if they're hoping to just kind of like latch on and let you take care of things for them, that's not going to be a thing for you, right? This is somebody that you probably need to cut off. With the 10 of Wands, I'm getting that this person's not going to stop. They're going to keep viewing you as a target. 9 of Cups in the reverse, because pure and simple, they're selfish. And I'd say it to your face. This is somebody who does not care if they take every last thing that you have. If you are like on some level, like famous, this would be someone who would quite easily do a tell-all and make you look awful if it made them 20 bucks. You know what I mean? All right, they may need like 50 bucks, but still. Knight of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So part of the reason they came back around and part of the reason they've been doing whatever they can to get in your good graces is because there is a deadline approaching. They may be about to miss a deadline in terms of repayment. They may be about to lose their business or a car. But they feel like if they are able to get something from you and they're not honest with you about the situation, that you would be able to fix it for them. I don't see them being able to pay something back or do right by you. So again, it looks like the advice here is not to talk to this person. Their intentions are not noble. They're not good. They just want to use you. All right. This is the Zodiac fortune telling cards. Let's see what else we have for you. That's what I get for not watching. All right. Being true to a friend will injure your future. Be careful. I think that's pretty much what we've been talking about, right? This is not a friend. You have talent. Take advantage. You are loved by all who come in contact with you. That's part of why things are going well for you. People like you. Hierophant and the Empress would suggest that. Success in undertakings this year. For many of you, this is a warning that is coming in weeks, months, and in advance enough where you remember this warning when somebody comes back around and is like, hey, I see you're doing really well. Imagine that. Persist and you will be more successful. Lucky number 2. So just be cautious. There are people out there that would see your success as something they would like to make their own. And it is for you, my friend. You've earned it. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I do appreciate you all. I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.